Hey, we got Andrew Pedicus here, who got second place at Team League Chicago Regionals. Andrew, what seat were you? What did you play, and how did you do?
So I was seat 3 on for fun feeders. I did kind of good. I went X2 in Swiss, and then all throughout top 8, top 4, and finals, I went X2. Top 8 I lost. Top 4 I won, and then finals. Found out my team already lost, so I was just like, all right, let me keep going, even though I had like the worst setup throughout the whole game. I was actually playing Tachikaze. It's one of my favorite clans. Yeah. So.
All right, let's see your deck profile.
Just the basic starter on plays draw card. If we had another card, I would play it. I used to like Dragon Egg, but I don't now. But it's basic simplicity. Starting off with the 3s. 4 Ravenous Dragon Gigarex, the gauge engine of your deck, and literally you call cards, he's gaining 5k. He's going to constantly give gauge equips, he's going to constantly hit higher numbers, so it's literally hitting a force number by himself as a Vanguard. On top of which, another power number is Tyrant Deathrex. He forces retiring of front row, which helps if you ride him first against Royals. You shoot out their Blaster Blade, so they don't have a 10k interceptor. Granted, you don't get your gauge engine, but you're negging your opponent. Shield value is better. On top of, down to the 2s, I don't play Savage King. I've never seen a reason for him. Onto the 2s, I play 4 Savage Raider. He's another gauge engine card. Plays gauge equip, on swing move gauge, so it's this constantly changing the way the game shall be played. Then 4 Assault Dragon Blytops literally is your 3+2 card. If your opponent accidentally swings into it, like someone Vermilion my front row, not knowing Blytops actually triggers. Yeah, I got a 3+2 off of it. It happened, and I was like, alright, cool, it worked. Then 4 Ravenous Dragon Megarex. On swing at the Vanguard, you kill a card, draw a card. It could be a Blytops, Lancerex, it could be any card, you just basically draw a card. And the more gauges you have under him, the more chances he can hit against a Force Clan, or he's on a SL marker, he's hitting 24. Just at that first time. On to the 1s now. Next gauge engine card, gauge equip engine. 4 Sonic Noah, basically behind a rear guard, mandatory gauge equip. There's nothing around that. But if you put it behind your Vanguard, if it forces your opponent to guard and they let it hit, you're drawing a free card. Next is Vicious Claw, Dragon Lacerate Rex. Same thing as Blytops. So in the finals, if they ever show it on stream, literally my opponent went Escapade the Blaster, swung at my whole row, and I literally triggered off Lancerex, giving myself a PG for the Blaster Blade. Then 4 Winged Dragon Skytero. There's 2 reasons why I play this card. The first reason, when you kill it during your turn, you can bring it back to your hand. It's a 10k guard, so you swing 18, kill it, bounce it back, so you have both shield and sword. Second reason is because of my next card. 1 Winged Dragon Beam Tarot. Only because I only have 1 of this card. I wanted to play 2, but I couldn't find a second copy, so I bumped this up to 4. It's the only reason why I played at 4 and this at 1. Usually it should be 3 too, but it's fine. My bad. Beam Tarot is only there just to kill off and hit force numbers, even though you really don't need it sometimes, but it does help. Onto the triggers. The Sexy Thighs Savage Shaman, the original heal trigger that I missed so much. Brings back memories when I saw her being the first heal trigger. Savage Aggressor, critical trigger. Black Cannon Tiger also made me happy when I seen he got reprinted. I remember his old effect to spin back, forcing like everything, but it's fine. It's another crit. And then for Archbird, you're already drawing enough in your deck. You're already deck thinning enough. Sometimes I even thought about not even running a draw trigger, but I need my PGs, so yeah.
Ever thought about running front triggers in your deck?
No, because your whole deck literally hits power numbers, so that even a front trigger doesn't even matter. And even if like you're thinking of defensive fronts, you're seeing like, oh well, I can get a damage trigger here, like a Mega Rex, and then let them force attack the Blytoss, which they'll never do unless they have to, like Escapade or a Vermilion. It's kind of funny.
Alright, any last minute words, any like shoutouts you would like to give out?
Last minute words, I would say this deck is not very complicated. It's the most linear build ever. 4 12-ofs, or, yeah, 12 4-ofs, 1 1-ofs. Don't know why I twisted my tongue right there. But, yeah, it's so basic. Shoutouts to Kevin and Albert. They've always pushed me to the breaking point of playing the game, but I always want to play the deck I love the most. Like, even if they tell me, like, I should play meta, I am just allergic to meta, in their terms. But I also want to shout out to Austin and Mason for helping me carry the team most of the time. Anytime they lost, I've won, and then the whole team would have won up. Shout out to Dirk and everyone at Underground, because they literally have the locals here that pushes your skill beyond imaginable, making you think more plays than you should. Anyone else I'm missing? Austin, anyone else I'm missing? Yeah, alright, we're good.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.